And speaking of changes, like how did you guys come together with this, this concept for this single?
Yeah, so I had gotten the beat from Phantom, who his brother, Boo Evans, Bukowski, produced the beat and sent it to him to send to me, which is amazing and was so nice that he thought about me that way. And so when I get a beat, I kind of let it take me where it's going to take me as far as like what the song is about, what the vibe is, but yet also putting my own experience into it and what I've gone through and what I'm feeling or have felt before. So, it was just like with my relationship with Haas, it was just an organic situation, and I fell in love with that beat immediately when I heard it. So I worked on it a little bit, and then when I was in New York back in May, we were able to record it at a studio in Brooklyn, and it was just great. Like I had most everything done with it, and then we got in the studio, and Haas had Pleasant Russell come out to help with vocals because I'm kind of like the first singer that Haas has worked with as far as trying to create an artist. He was used to working with hip-hop artists and rappers, so he brought someone in that had more experience with vocalists. So Pleasant was able to really help me with like the additional background vocals and the ad-libs, and he was great with that, and we worked together really well since we just met that night. And then Rhymrcka came through, and he was just there kind of hanging out and supportive of what was going on, and then before we knew it, he had written a verse, and it was just great because I had thought about how good that song would be with a rapper on it, prior to going to New York for that trip. But we hadn't really planned anything out whatsoever. So he showed up to show support. He ended up writing a verse. It was absolutely great. It fit in wonderfully. We recorded everything for the song that one evening, and everything just worked out great. And I've been, sitting with it since May. So I'm really happy that we're able to finally get it out and let people listen to it.
I can definitely tell you it has become one of my favorite songs. Like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the show, that we have been playing this song heavy in rotation here on this platform. And I just like how the way everything just seems to just fit, from the production to your vocals, as you said, Rhymrcka's verse on it. It seemed like everything just came together, and it kind of just gave me like a nostalgic, like early 2000s, late 90s kind of feel when you listen to the music. What has been the response you've gotten from it?
Oh, we've gotten such a good response. Yeah, I mean, it's only been out for the last couple of weeks, and just everybody has been really supportive and nice and sharing it and listening to it, and I've just gotten, a lot of great responses for interviews and that kind of stuff. So I can definitely tell with each song I release, we get more and more positive feedback. So that's always a good feeling, and it's, really encouraging to just keep going and keep going.